Welcome everyone to the Eyecare Experts. Dr. Bell, Dr. Teresa, and we have with us Dr. Elkins here as well. Great topic today. We're going to kind of talk about Fairhope, new Fairhope office, exciting times. We've got a new office opening
really exciting,
up.
Yeah.
And so we're certainly lucky and fortunate and happy to have Dr. Elkins on board. He's already working at our Foley office. How long have you been at the Foley office?
I've been in Foley since April.
Okay.
April, May.
So before we get into Fairhope and what we're looking at when it's opening, we want to let you guys know kind of what we're looking at as far as an open date. We all have kind of walked through the office in the last couple of weeks. We're getting close. It's looking good. We're excited. We certainly want to get into all that, but I think the patients and the listeners and the viewers would like to hear a little bit maybe about your background and anything you want to say.
Yeah. Well, my name's Zach Elkins. I, as a kid, grew up in a bunch of spots around the St. Clair, Birmingham area where I ended up settling in Leeds, Alabama. There, I was a great student, played sports, played football, won a few state championships there, and luckily was one of the few kids who get to go and play college football. And I went and played small college ball at Huntington College. Got my degree in cell biology. From there, my wife and I moved back to Birmingham where she did her nurse practitioning school, and I went to optometry school at UAB, which was one of the best joys I've had in my life, because as hard as it was, I definitely was prepared when I got out, especially compared to my friends from some other spots we like to joke with them about. And then my wife and I, actually wanted to stay in Birmingham. I was from there. All my college buddies and football friends, they all lived there, and my wife and I, we had a big argument about it, and she won, of course, because she was from down in this area, and here we are. But
y'all are still together?
Still together, still together.
Okay.
And I'm glad, because luckily now that I have two little girls, a 3-year-old named Everly and a 7-month-old named Eloise, and I couldn't imagine raising my family in another area. The city of Fairhope's been great to us. The people there are polite, kind, caring, got the best neighbors in the world. They, it's a great community, and I couldn't imagine living or serving another community. I've been serving patients in Fairhope for about 4 years. I started off in Mobile and Bay Minette, and then worked my way back, 3-4 years ago, and been seeing patients and serving that community for about 4 years now. Well,
I think a lot of people across, especially the southern part, would agree with you on Fairhope, because every time I go over there, there's more traffic. It's growing. I mean, it's the secret is out.
It is. Yeah, it's probably doubled since I've been there. So yeah.
Everybody just, even if you live in Mobile, kind of move in that area, but it just seems like anywhere around this area, it seems to be
growing fast.
Growing fast. Huntington's in Montgomery, right?
Montgomery, yes sir. Yes sir. Yeah. We just met my best friends, my wife, people I call my brothers are all from there, and cool. I was one of the smaller schools that had that offered me a scholarship. But man, I'm glad I made that decision. One of the best decisions I ever made.
No, I drove by that. I grew up in Montgomery, and I used to drive by that all the time as far as that. So this took me back to my childhood as well.
Right. Well, it used to be an all-woman school, and it's where Harper Lee's from. Yeah. She got kicked out because she wouldn't stop smoking cigarettes.
Oh my gosh.
Harper Lee, the author of To Kill a Mockingbird, where she went to school. Yeah.
There you go. A little tidbit there.
There you go.
Well, to the Fairhope office, I think what we're looking at, and we're kind of, you can kind of circle this as far as an open date for that office. We're getting close, like I said. We're looking at potentially starting to see patients November the 11th. So, between now and then, if you want to go to teresaoptical.com, if you want to go Teresa Optical Locations Fairhope, you can Google it or search it. But you can kind of see the exact address, and we'll give that out here at some point. We're located, where are we located at? Fairhope better now. What Publix or kind of how?
So it's the Publix in Fairhope Village.
Yeah.
So the people in Fairhope call it the OG Publix.
But that's the original one, right?
It is the original Publix. They've since thrown up 2 more. But this is the original one. It's off
Parker Road.
Parker, you're right, and it's right down between closer as you're leaving Fairhope, heading to Daphne on 98.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So anybody who's lived in Fairhope with any length knows that that's that right there. I mean, if you're going down the main drag, you're going to see that. I don't know what this. It's Parker's on the north side, right, where you pull into the Publix, and then the Fly Creek Avenue is on the south side.
Fly Creek Drive.
Fly Creek. So we're kind of located. This Publix, you have some stores that are right beside the Publix, but also there's offices and businesses that are kind of like at a perpendicular to the Publix,
right,
and that's where we're located on that Fly Creek side. If you're coming in southbound and you take a right, you're going to see us coming in.
Correct.
If you're coming in northbound, you pretty much have to kind of either go past the Publix or go through the Publix parking lot and kind of turn on that Fly Creek.
Right, right. When you're coming to Publix, if you're leaving Publix, and you're heading to exit back, you'll run right by it if you go the back way. Yep.
And you can even, the way it's I guess there's a higher section, a lower section. The Publix parking lot's at a higher, you could actually park in that lot and just kind of walk down the steps.
Right.
And we're kind of on the lower level
Correct.
right there.
That's it. Yes, sir.
Right next to the steps. So as you come out the
Yep.
steps, we're to your right.
That's it.
Yep, there's a lot of stuff there. VIP Care opened up. There's quite a few good businesses right there beside us. So again, back to open November 11th, but we're going to start scheduling patients certainly sooner than that. Our goal is to kind of start having numbers forwarded and to start scheduling patients maybe about that second week in October to give us maybe 3 or 4 weeks to certainly have patients scheduled to be seen. You can go to the website, but just to kind of call off the number to that office in Fairhope is 251-383-2052. And as of right now, that number will be forwarded to someone who will answer it and be able to get you scheduled to be seen at that office when we start seeing patients on November the 11th. But of course, as we get closer to that date, we're probably going to have people physically in the office who are going to be answering the phone and taking care of that. But it's exciting. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we're super excited. My family and I, we're all best opportunity we've ever had. And my daughter, my 3-year-old, we took her to the office. She's super excited. She walked into my office. She said, "This is my office, Daddy?" I said, "No, it doesn't work that way." So yeah, we're excited to get in there and get rolling. So
We'll talk. Your wife. Tell us a little bit about what she does.
yeah, my wife is actually a nurse practitioner in the NICU and labor delivery. She works between Thomas Hospital. So if you've had a child in Thomas Hospital in the last 4 or 5 years, she's probably taken care of them. And then she also goes to Mobile Infirmary and has to work in their NICU for the really sick babies that are born. Yeah, she's a special person, and she's amazing. So
y'all are kind of embedded certainly both of you into that Fairhope community, and I assume. Pediatrics, you see pretty much everything, and
I see everything. Yeah, I love pediatrics. I love disease. I love just your routine exams. I was one of 2 providers in the area that did specialty contact lenses like scleros, RGPs, hybrid lenses, and all that. So I really enjoy all aspects of optometry. So yeah, and I'm excited to continue to provide for the area.
And we're going to take pretty much every vision, medical insurance at that office. Certainly call the number, visit the website. We'd love to see you, get you scheduled if that's your time for the annual exam. Yeah. If you're having an issue, you want a second opinion, maybe you have that kid who needs their first eye exam, right. Whatever the case may be. Certainly, we want to get you in, get you seen, and no better time to do it, to get you scheduled now at the beginning and get you at that office.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we have a fully trained insurance staff. So if you have insurance, you just call the office. They'll look up what your benefits are and fix you all up on that and do all that work for you. No problem.
Well, a few things I'd like to say about the office specifically. Certainly the location, it's going to be pretty big, certainly a little under 4,000 square feet. And the optical itself, where the showroom floor where we have all our frames, sunglasses, glasses, name brands, all that stuff, it's pretty big. So there's going to be a big selection in that office, not only to get your exam done, but if you're looking to get glasses, you're looking to get sunglasses, whatever you're looking eyewear related, it's gonna, we're gonna have a big selection there at that office.
I agree. I agree.
Well, we're excited about it. Hopefully you guys are. Certainly give us a call. Like I said, we want to get you scheduled. Number's not open yet. We're scheduled November the 11th. We're planning on being open, and we're going to open up those phone lines probably second week of October. But like us, comments, any questions, we certainly want to get that addressed. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir.
And,
thank you.
Thank you for being in the community. And how long have you been seeing patients at Fairhope?
Well, honestly, I trained in the Mobile, Baldwin County area when I was in school. So I've been seeing patients in this area probably since 2016. Gotcha. But full-time in the Baldwin County since around 2020, 2021.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And yeah, people in the community, you see me at the football games, Daphne, Fairhope. So if you ever see me, come say hey. Love to talk to you guys.
Well, the one thing we were talking about even before we came on the air is hours and office hours and, being there for the individuals of Fairhope and, comment. If there's times where you say, hey, I can't get in between normal hours, maybe we need to work a day late, we want to be there for you. So certainly let us know how we can help you. because, you know, we all work, you know, and it's tough sometimes to get in to see the dentist or get an eye exam. And if we can maybe stay open a little bit later, open a little bit earlier, or maybe potentially do weekends at some point, we're certainly open to that, because we want to be there for the patients, because you guys are the reason we do this and the reason we love what we do.
A trademark of our practices has always been that if you have a medical emergency, we will work you in the same day. So you can't make an appointment for something that you didn't know you were going to get. And we're very aware of that fact. And we're very capable and trained to handle those situations.
Well, thank you. You know, ask us any questions you want, you know, any future podcasts or anything like that. We'd love to hear from you. But until next time, for Dr. Elkins, Dr. Teresa, myself, thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.